What are your top tips for practising at home?
My top tips for practising show jumping at home would be, again, just to keep it very basic, keep it simple. During the winter, I'd probably have a course out once a week of where I would train my horses to jump round, probably very small courses, but keeping it very simple and always just working really on the basics, keeping the horse very straight, keeping the rhythm very soft and even, and just basically leaving the jump to the horse, so it's always thinking for itself, trying to land as balanced as possible and just get the rideability as good as it possibly can do. So if you've got the basics there, then when you start jumping bigger courses, it should happen easily.
How can grid work help a clumsy horse?
Grid work can help a clumsy horse, and it really helps us as well ride a clumsy horse, because you can go down a grid, you can vary your grid, and also leave the jump completely up to the horse, which is what I think grid work should be. You can build exercises that make them start thinking of what they're doing, but soften the reins, stay balanced in your own body and allow the horse to start thinking, and hopefully they would start to naturally become a bit more careful through having to think about it themselves.
Would you say that applies to bounce combinations as well?
Yes, it could at times, but if I was bouncing, I try to get the exercise so it's again really, the horses are really using their backs and dropping their necks and really working through themselves. Again, the bounces could be pretty small, but you'd probably ride a bounce out on the cross-country course a little bit different than you would riding bounces in your school show jumping training.
And then how would you warm up for your show jumping on the day of the event?
How would I warm up for the show jumping on the day of the event would vary to what horse you're sat on. Some like to do quite a lot of jumps before they work in, because they are either a bit hot or a bit unsettled in the ring, and they find the more jumps you can do outside can settle both yourself and the horse a bit more. Or some are much better going in the ring and being a bit fresher. So I would probably just do a couple of verticals and a couple of oxes that go a little bit bigger and a bit wider, to try that way. But all the horses are so different, so it's hard to say exactly what's the best way to work in.